Brian, we'll get onto the game in a minute, but news came this week that you're nominated for PFA Scotland SWPL Manager this year. How does it feel?
No, it's great. Obviously, been voted by your fellow managers across the league, so it's always nice when your name's been put up for an award. I think it just highlights how well my players have done throughout the course of the season. Another top 6 finish. I know we didn't win the final, but just for our history of the club, getting to our first national final, so it's credit to my players. I think they've been excellent all year.
Not only that, but obviously on the playing side, you're up for Championship Player of the Year, a unique double.
Yeah, that'd be special, wouldn't it? So I don't think that's ever been done before. I think it's quite unique, as you said, but listen, again, it's testament to my teammates that they've been supplying me with the opportunities to score goals, and again, fellow professionals, players across the league that are voting for it. So listen, it's a privilege to be nominated for both awards, and fingers crossed it all goes well in the night. But listen, if it goes the other way and I don't win any awards, it's still great to be nominated and being held in high regard in that matter. So listen, it's been a great season so far, and long may it continue.
You talk about your players, and there's been nominations for them as well. Eva up for Young Player of the Year, and Emma Lawton featuring in the Team of the Year, and it's just testament to them how well they've done that individually, but as you said, as a team, that we're getting this kind of recognition in these kind of end of season awards.
Well, Craig, you've been part of it with me for day dot, so you can see how far the club has grown, and Emma Lawton now our second spell at the club and getting into the Scotland national setup this year, getting in, voted in with our fellow professionals. She's been super consistent at right back this year. She's got a great engine up and down the right flank. Me and Emma believe that she still can get better. I think she's been excellent, but me being me, I still want to get more out of her because I think there's more in there to come. And then we'll touch on Eva. She's a young girl who's come on loan from Glasgow City, and she's done exceptionally well this year. She's played a lot of games for her age, and she's made some fantastic stops, so it's great that a couple of our players are getting their names up there, and fingers crossed for Eva, she can win the young player, and congratulations to Emma for winning the Team of the Year.
Just on Eva there as well, she signed her first professional contract, and that's good for her, but it's also good for us as a club that, although we brought her in from Glasgow City on loan, that we can develop these players and send them back to their clubs, and they can go on all the way and sign kind of professional contracts, as you saw kind of with Abby Ferguson last year, where she went to Hibs and signed a full-time contract as well.
Listen, the big thing for us as a club, we want to be full-time, but we need to be realistic where we are financially. It's just not possible at this present time, and fingers crossed down the line that one day that Partick Thistle's women's team will be full-time. I would love that to be the case, but it just highlights when you come to this special football club that when they get the opportunity to play out there and they reap the rewards from it. Would she have got the professional contract just sitting at City? Maybe, but the fact that she's been out there playing regularly for such a young goalkeeper, getting into the Scotland setup again, and she's had to wait for a place in the Scotland setup because at the beginning she wasn't playing, but the last couple of camps she's been a number one, so it's testament to her and her character that she's been working really hard this season to force that through, and I'm delighted that she's got a professional contract because that's what we want for all our players. It doesn't matter if we can't provide it. This is a stepping stone for them. We know that. We just want to develop the girls where there's a platform for them to play, and if they get the opportunity to go higher and full time, then me and Ross, we're not going to stand in our way. We actually want that for them. We want the best for the players, and we say that to them from the get-go. We're here to try and improve them, make sure Partick Thistle do well in the league campaign and try and get cup runs, what we've done this year. But the being all and end all as a professional footballer, you want to get to the top, and if we can help these young girls thrive to do that, then great.
Now on to the game tomorrow night. Hibernian come here to Petershill Park, and it's going to be another tough match.
Every game we've played Hibs this year has been really tough, and we've had good results against them, we've had bad results against them, but I said to the girls tonight that I'm not going to shy away from it. If we want to finish fifth, we need to beat them tomorrow night. It's as simple as that. We're at home, we've got to be aggressive, we've got to play in the front foot, and the girls know that, but at the same time I'm not saying that to put pressure on them. Like, getting top six, great, but then we set another wee target. Can we catch one of the Edinburgh sides, and we've got a chance to close the gap. I think it's to 1 point if we win tomorrow night, and then go into the Hearts game at the weekend. So it's a big week for us as a club, but it's a week where I believe we can get maximum points. I wouldn't be sitting in this chair and doing the job that I do if I don't believe I can get into every game and win it. I know some games are really challenging, and sometimes it's hard to do that. It's hard to win football matches, but tomorrow night I believe it's a game that we can win. We've already shown this season that we can beat Hibs out there. We did it in the semi-final, so it's a game that I'm really looking forward to. and so should my players. We've had a wee break there, obviously with the Scottish Cup games at the weekend, so my girls are fresh and they're ready to go.
After that 3-game week against the top three, as you said, gave the girls a break, gave them a bit of time off, and it was deserved for all their efforts, but also needed going into these last 5 fixtures.
Yeah, I think if you look at the 3 games against the top 3, every game there were spells where we actually played well. Even the City game, we were excellent second half. The Rangers game, we lose 2 late goals. We're starting to now create chances against the best teams in the country, so that for us as a coaching staff and players is progress. It's trying to sustain that for the full 90 minutes against the best teams in the country, and we get punished in the last 5 minutes and lost 2 sloppy goals in my opinion, but that's what good teams do to you, and if you switch off for a second they'll punish you, and that's what you find in this top 6. The teams round about you are ruthless, and when you give them an opportunity, 9 times out of 10 they take them.
We know, as you said, we've already beaten Hibs this season. That must give the players confidence, especially out here at Petershill Park where we do have a good record.
Of course it is, and I feel we always play well against Hibs. I don't know what it is, but from the very beginning in my journey playing against Hibs, we've always had good results against them. I think Grant's done a good job with them this year. He's coming back up to them. I think he's a very good manager. I think he's got some really good players. You look at Bochum, she's up for Player of the Year, fiery character at the top end of the pitch, scored a lot of goals, so they have got threats. Hibs, they are a good outfit, so they're full time as well, but at the same time it shows us as a club and our aspirations that where we are and where we came from, that we believe getting into these games against the top sides where we can win. So that's our aim tomorrow night, and that's what we hope can happen.
It's our second last home game of the season. We announced today that we'd doubled our attendance already from last season. We're almost at the 5,000 fan mark, and it's signs like that as well as on the pitch, we're growing off the pitch as well.
No, we are, but it's getting bigger every year, and I think the women's game is only going to get bigger in the years to come. So if we could go over that 5,000 mark this year, it'd be excellent, it'd be a great achievement. But the noise makes a big difference. I think you've seen the weather in the semi-final game against Hibs, but they turned up their numbers and they helped us get over the line that night when it was horrendous conditions. But fingers crossed it'll be a nice night tomorrow night and we get as many fans in here as possible.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.